What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here with the ISSL Super Truck Series. They are brought to you by Dowel Motorsports, simulating esports. So check them out. Tonight's race is the Christian iRacer 75 at Daytona, as they're going to do 30 laps here tonight after they do a couple heats, or one heat. I don't think they got enough people. Got some heavy hitters up in here, as we got Garrett Maines on the pole currently, Matthew Baker. See where Andrew puts himself. Andrew up to second, so that he's going to go ahead and take second place here tonight. How's everybody doing out there as we get ready to go racing here tonight? Qualifying coming to an end. We got what? About 2.5 minutes left to qualifying. We got Braxton and Andrew Ewing have not taken the track. Let's go ahead and pull up the drop-down tower so we can see where everybody is actually at with their best times. Garrett Maines on the pole, Andrew second, Matthew Baker third, Andrew Moore in fourth, Finn in fifth, William in sixth, Dalton Martin seventh, Jason Maines in eighth, Chris Whitaker in ninth, Kenneth in 10th, Brian in 11th, Nash in 12th, Daniel in 13th, Ron Morris in 14th, Tony in 15th, Tyler in 16th, as we are getting ready to go racing. I don't think that Andrew Ewing or Braxton are going to take a lap time here. Okay, let's see. What else do we got for tonight? Tonight, payouts. This is a money league, so make sure you can check out ISSL if you're interested in getting into some of these money leagues. They do all super speedways. I think they alternate between Vega and Daytona every week. But today's payouts, our first place is $180, second place $90, third place $55, fourth place $35. Always based on the amount of people in the field. It's a relatively soft field, as you know, it's the beginning of the year and playoffs this weekend for football. So a lot of people aren't on iRacing this weekend. So definitely a smaller field than usual. Still not a bad payout, though. Not a bad payout for the size of the field here tonight. But make sure you guys go check out Ian Martin, and if you're interested in doing some money racing in the trucks at Super Speedway, is definitely one of the places to be here. I'm just filling in for him here tonight, as his normal guy isn't feeling well. As a lot of people sick this time of year. It's been awfully cold. So let's look at the format really quick. So should only get one heat. Everybody is going to make it here tonight. Normally 24 cars, I believe, total in their features. But guys, check them out. How's everybody doing here tonight? Here we go. Gridding up for the heat race. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. Everybody in this one, we got Garrett Maines starting on the pole, Andrew in second, Matthew Baker in third, Andrew Moore in that fourth position, Finn in fifth, William in sixth, Dalton J. Martin starting in that seventh spot. You can just do the ticker. Jason Maines in eighth, Chris Whitaker in ninth, Kenneth in 10th, Ryan in 11th, Nash starting in 12th. Then we got Daniel in 13th. Ron Morris, the roadblock. Ron Morris starting in 14th spot. Tony in 15th. Tyler in 16th. Braxton 17th. Andrew Ewing rounding out the field in that 18th position. So 18 cars starting tonight's race. See how this one goes as they get lined up on pit road. Garrett Maines, I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he is a Coke driver. This is his teammate Andrew on the outside. Matthew Baker, he's got his dad back here in the 8th position. Those two work so good together. I don't know if you've watched one of these races before. Definitely Definitely fun to watch these guys. Waiting for Garrett and a couple other drivers to grid. As you can see, there's a couple of empty spots out there. Let's see who is out there. Who's in front of Ron? Nash, I think, in the 87. I think we're waiting on him to grid as Garrett Maines goes ahead and grids in that number 1 truck, Toyota Tundra. So it's going to be one heat, everybody to the features. So essentially we got a 15 lap practice here. All right, getting out on pit road as we get ready to go racing here for heat race number 1 and only. Penniless, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Got that number 1 Smithfield Farms. Elliott Sadler Esports number 1 on the pole. Should be a good one. Colton, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. To get ready to go green flag racing. Definitely should be some good racing. Probably not a lot of cautions. It's gonna be wild. Definitely a good group here tonight. What is the strength of field? I don't know if I got strength of field. I don't have the strength of field, but there's definitely some high I ratings out here. Andrew with Garrett has a 92.67 I rating. Andrew has a 69.14. Got Daniel with a 52.09, so definitely Jason has a 61.66. So definitely some high I ratings out here. Definitely a higher skill level. Green flag is out as Garrett Maines takes it down to the green, to the start finish line, heading down towards turn number 1 and 2. I'd be interested to see. It's been a while since I've watched some quality drivers driving at a plate track in the trucks. It'll be interesting to see where these guys try to be throughout this race. Here to work that bottom side as Andrew comes up the high side with a big push from the 315 Andrew Moore as they head towards the front of the pack. They're going to try and control these lines here with Andrew on the high side, Garrett down low, and control the pace of this race. This is just one heat race here. Down through turn 2, down the back straightaway. Oh, sorry, front straightaway. We already made a lap. We're going to complete lap number 1 out of 15 here tonight as the 315 all over Andrew. Andrew leads that lap. This is just for where they're going to start. So these guys have opportunities to move up, move back based on where they want to start in the features. They come down the back straightaway. We got the 318 of Dalton looking to the outside. Is he going to take it 3 wide? Here comes the 90 of Daniel. They're going to go 3 wide to the high side. Dalton into the wall. Dalton into the wall in that 318. He's got some damage. That's going to hurt him. He's going to have a hard time making it up to the front by himself. He's going to have to stay in the draft in that 318 or he's going to fall like a rock. It's going to be so important to not stick that nose out. He can't make any moves on his own now at this point since he's got so much damage on that 318. He's still looking to the outside. He might be able to do it by himself up the middle, but he's definitely going to struggle as he goes up to the top by himself again. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing. Side by side for the lead as Matthew takes the lead in that number 5 machine with a push out of Andrew. They're going to come out of turn number 4 side by side. Top side should prevail as they come to the start-finish line. Third lane trying to start to work. Here comes the 90. I believe it is on the top side. They're going to try and get that lane to work. The 12 drifts up. Almost gets into the 90. 90 as high as he can. Almost squeezed up into the wall. Down the back straightaway. 3 wide. I got this going on now. This is a league race. Down into turn number 3 and 4, coming out of 4, 3 wide back in the pack as they try to get that top lane to work. Are we going to get 3 wide all the way through the field as we complete lap number 4 out of 15? 11 laps to go in the heat race here as they get ready. Oh, big wreck. 12 flying through the air as the caution flag comes out. What a wreck. What happens here? Oh, the 12 came up on the 8 of Braxton. Definitely exaggerated that flip. What a wild one there. Let's look at that again. That is absolutely insane. Look at how far he flies to the air in that number 12. Comes down on the track. That was a wild one here. That was a wild one as they come up to the pace car on the back straightaway. That was insane. I'm just kind of curious. Who's in the 12? I think the 17 is the actual 12. He's got a little bit of a high ping. That might have been part of the reason why that exaggerated that wreck real bad, as he went flying through the air in that number 12. So Garrett Maines leading the field in that number 1. Andrew and the 42. Finn and that number 28. Ryan sitting there in that 4th position. Matthew Baker in 5th. Nash in that 6th spot. Andrew Moore in 7th. Daniel in 8th. Jason Maines in the actual number 12. Sitting there in that 9th spot. Tony in 10th. Ron Morris. Roadblock Ron in the 11th position. Andrew Ewing in 12th. Tyler in 13th. William in 14th as we got Dalton getting some damage repair. Kenneth, Chris, and Braxton all on pit road. Dalton with a ton of damage. I don't believe they got any fast repairs. Yeah, no fast repairs in this series. So when you wreck, you're done. I remember about a little more than a year ago, when Ian was doing a lot of these and we were doing some at MDI. We're trying to find the perfect formula. And a lot of these money races, we started doing 0 fast repairs because it just seemed to make the people think different and make the racing a little bit better. I know I do 1 fast repair for the non-money races, but I do love that idea. I mean, especially for a league type situation like this is I do like that idea of having no fast repairs. If you go to the track on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever, Friday night, If you wreck your car, you don't get a fast repair. Makes it a little bit more realistic. Let's see if the pace lights go off this time by. All right, we're gonna go green flag next time by. Floyd, thank you for the like. Sterling, thank you for the like. Sterling, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. So Chris and Braxton on pit road. They might be done for this one. They're still on pit road though. Ian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. You better like it, Ian. All right, we're gonna go green flag for a 7-lap shootout. This should be interesting. This is a good opportunity for these guys, knowing they all make it, to figure out what they can and can't do. End up in a lot of these money races and with the heat races. Right? Thank you for the 200 stars. Appreciate it. Penniless. Definitely appreciate it. But this is a great opportunity because normally when they run these heat races, they don't have the opportunity. Oh, you'll be good in the feature. They don't have the opportunity to still make the feature if they do poorly in the heat. Tonight, everybody making it. It's a real chance to test out the people you're racing around and see what you can and can't do and can't get away with. So this final 7 laps should be pretty interesting here. Thank you for the share, Ian. Appreciate it. Green flag is out. Garrett and Andrew side by side up at the front as they're going to try and work together as they head down towards turn number 1. Got Finn in that butt kicker number 28 giving big pushes to Garrett as they slide through 1. Will Finn try to move up the track as they head out of turn number 2. Side by side from third on back as the top row starts to gain some momentum. Gonna put Andrew next to Finn as he gets up almost next to Garrett. Excuse me, as they head into turn 3. Can't quite get there. Garrett has control as he's down on the bottom. No one to the high side as they come out of turn 4. Side by side, here comes Andrew on the high side as they head to the start-finish line. That top side's definitely going to work better. Out of the tri-oval, down into turn number 1. Big pushes out of the 4 of Ryan as he pushes Andrew up to the front. Oh, almost wrecked. Here goes Andrew. Andrew turned around by the 4 as the whole field is dying. The whole field dies out of turn number 2. Caution flag is out. What's up, Thad? Thank you for the like. Oh, that was pretty wild. Let's see exactly what might have happened there. All right, so definitely a lot better conversation that they're having here. Than they normally would, because it doesn't mean as big a deal. But these guys are definitely out here pushing their limits. If you watch, the 4 just kind of hits him the wrong way. Hooks him up and then hits him again. And then everybody just kind of dies, falls in. Oh, Ron almost made it out of there. Let's go take a look from Ron's view. These guys all crashed, but let's take a look from Ron's view. He just about sneaks through there. Let's see if I can find Ron Morris. Ron Morris right here. Watch Ron almost make it through this. Oh, the 315 gets turned up into him. His damage does seem relatively minor, but he just about makes it through. Oh, he's got a bunch on the right front. Todd Cleek, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so definitely an interesting start to this one. As we got 5 laps to go. Oh, might as well get it 4. I think that there are green-white checkers. Yes, 3. Okay, so there are green-white checkers in this, as somebody asked, in the heat race. So this is going to be a green-white checker, but I think it's a natural one. I don't think it's a actual green-white checker, if that makes sense. It's just naturally falls into the green-white checker. Is Finn feeling like he has an opportunity to take the heat race up on the high side on this start? John, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. As we pace for the second caution tonight. I'll tell you what, these guys made mistakes here, but like I said, this is an opportunity to really test their limits, figure out where they are based on everybody else. They don't normally get this opportunity, and knowing that they're going to make it into the feature. So definitely a lot of drivers probably appreciating that opportunity to push it a little bit differently in this heat race than they normally would be able to. It hopefully turns into better racing in the future, because these guys know what they can do. 8 guys out there. Rod decides not to go get that damage repaired. I don't know. There's not enough people left out there. I probably would have gone out there and got some repairs if I was Ron in that number 76, but he decides not to. But man, he almost snuck through that one. Looks like Andrew Ewing's out there still with no damage. He used to race with us often, way back. Looks like Jason has a clean number 12. We expect him and Garrett try and get together. The 6 of William looks pretty clean. Andrew Moore. These guys have a ton of damage. As long as they don't have motor damage and they can stay in. Yeah, right? Yeah, still have the feature left. That I wouldn't even worry about that. It is kind of cool, like I was saying. You guys actually had the opportunity to push it a little bit differently, knowing you guys all made the feature. Definitely a few people out here with some damage. Gonna go green flag. Look at that. Look at that thing tracking. Who is that? Who is that tracking? That is Andrew. No, that's not Andrew. Who is that? Is it Andrew? That is Nash. Nash dog tracking in that number 87. Look at that thing. Look at that 87 track. That is funny. All right, pace car's going to pull off this time by. And we're going to go green-white checker here as the pace car pulls off. Garrett controlling the field. He picked the outside. He is hooked up with his dad, so he's got to feel good about that as they head out of the tri-oval down towards turn number 1. Garrett and Jason going to pull down to the inside. Finn right behind him. Down through turn number 1 and 2. Can Finn make a move on these guys as they head out of 2? The field is definitely separated. Ron Morris a little bit slow. This is a heat race, so no big deal. Everybody's going to make the feature with a new truck. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Andrew Ewing looking to the outside in that number 19. Can he steal a victory in heat race number 1? He's got to get a little bit of help as they're going to come to the white flag this time by. Here comes Finn. He jumps up in front of Ewing. Ewing's going to try and push him as they come down the front straightaway. Can Finn take the victory here? Can Andrew Ewing get the surprise upset? Down towards turn number 1. Side by side from second and third. Fourth, sorry. Andrew needs to get on the back of that number 28. He's got to have some help. He's got to lay right back on that bumper as they come down the back straightaway. Garrett Maines up front with Jason behind him. Look how close Jason is pushing on Garrett. There's no way you're going to be able to catch him if you guys can't hook up like that. Here they come through 3 and 4. Will the 6 of William Scott try to move to the high side? He does. They're out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. He's got Finn on his back bumper. Who's going to win it? Garrett's going to take the win. Jason in second. William in third. Finn in fourth. Andrew Ewing in fifth. And then we wait for the rest of the field. But we are going to the 30-lap feature after everybody crosses the line. But good teamwork out of the father and son team of Garrett and Jason up at the front of the pack. All right, let's see. These guys are all through, going off. The 87 was hilarious coming across, all dog tracking. All right, let's get ready for the feature here. Do we have a little bit of a warm-up or no? Let's see. We are going. There is a warm-up. I don't know if he's going to advance it or not, but there is a warm-up. Let's see how long that warm. Oh, it's only a 1 minute warm-up, so it's not really even. So we should be going right to the race, or is he going to have these guys run through the 1 minute? I don't know. All right, guys, getting ready to go racing. Hopefully here as they are getting their cars ready. Chris Whitaker having technical issues. Trying to get that connection right, so he hopefully doesn't netcode. It's definitely that played a role in his incident. Sorry, guys, about the plastic sound. I promise you, Ian, I'm not trying to get in a box of peanut M&Ms. All right, we are getting ready for tonight's starting grid. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Tonight's starting grid will be Garrett Maines on the pole, Jason in second, William Scott, in that third position, Finn in fourth. Andrew Ewing's going to be starting in that fifth position, Kenneth in sixth, Ron Morris in seventh, Andrew Moore in the eighth spot, Dalton J. Martin in ninth, Andrew in the 10th position, Nash in 11th, Tyler in 12th. Then we got Tony in 13th, Daniel in 14th, Matthew Baker in 15th, Ryan in 16th, Braxton in 17th, and Chris Whitaker will round out the field in that 18th position. 18 cars taking the track here tonight. Let's go ahead and put the ticker up to the top. Nah, my peanut butter M&Ms. You didn't catch that. Tonight's payouts, let's remind everybody as they come out onto the track, $180 for first, $90 for second, $55 for third, $35 for fourth. A lot of laps for these guys to get it figured out here tonight. Some fast guys in the back of the track after that heat race caution. We got something happening down on pit road. I don't know what's going on. Ian, it's one of your races. You knew I had to pick on you about your peanut M&Ms. How's everybody tonight? What's everybody up to? Let me know in the chat as I look for my fork. Gonna go green flag racing this time by. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's your favorite to win this one? Let me know in the chat. Do you think it's going to be Garrett, Jason? Or do you think it's going to be an upset driver? Like a Ron Morris or an Andrew Wheeling? I'll tell you what, Finn looked to get everything organized at the end there. Just wasn't able to make it. As him and William Scott were trying to work together. Could it be one of those guys? Let me know in the chat what you think. As the pace car is off, and we're going to go green flag racing. Chicken salad sandwich. Green flag is out. As Garrett Maines gets up in front of Jason. As they head down towards turn number 1. Up on the high side with the Maines. This is a tough field. You got to remember, Garrett Maines there in the 1. He's a pro driver. He runs the Coke Series, the NASCAR Coke Series. There comes Jason dropping down in front of Garrett as Finn gives him a big push up on that high side down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4, side by side, all the way through the field. Ryan Wingate in the number 4, already up 6 spots to the 11th position. Or 10th position. So these guys are moving their way up, trying to figure out where they want to be. As you see a couple drop to the back as they're going to try and stay out of trouble. Completed lap number 1, heading into turn number 1. Still side by side from second on back. Let's see, who would I pull as? I'll tell you what. Dalton J. Martin could definitely be one of those drivers who could pull an upset here. In that 318, he could definitely pull his way up there. Jason, Garrett, Andrew, in the number 42. A bunch of these guys, man, definitely favorites. I think Matthew Baker. No, but there's definitely some favorites up here. Clear favorites to win. But someone like Dalton out there by himself has a great potential to win here. Completing 2 laps, the 3:15 of Andrew Moore on the bottom side. Slides up into Finn. Andrew Moore struggling down on that bottom side. He's going to pull out of the way and move to the back of the pack. Kind of Stamper in that number 30. He could be an upset running in the 5th position. These guys are trying to figure out how to go single file. 30 laps here. That's like 27 laps of practice and 3 laps of racing. You don't want to wreck it. You don't get any opportunities at a faster pair. You got to keep that truck in one piece to the end of this one as they head across the start-finish line and complete lap number 3. Finn in that number 28 trying to flex some muscle. If he could get some real help, he could be dangerous. He's definitely got the speed. He just needs the help. So they run down the back straightaway, side by side. Garrett up on the high side. You got to break up those teammates, or you got to get the third line working. That is going to be the way that you beat that Elliott Sadler Esports team up at the front of the pack. Andrew down on the bottom side. Finn up high. Garrett's got a familiar face in his mirror. He's got to feel good about his position at this point as they got 26 laps to go as they complete lap number 4. Finn with big pushes on that 28. I'll tell you what, he could put himself in a position though. We watched him push. I think Garrett's dragging the brake a little bit because Finn has been a pusher here tonight. They're trying to control those lanes. That's what you got to do here. But having a teammate here, I don't think Finn has one, would be absolutely priceless here. You can be in Discord and say, hey, right now, I'm moving to the top. Let's go 3 wide. That would definitely throw Garrett off and put him in a quite vulnerable position there in the middle in that number 1. 25 laps to go here as they head down into 1 and 2 side by side. Oh, for 4 rows as everybody else kind of just trying to figure out where they need to be. They just need to be attached to this front pack. That is the most important thing. I don't know what happened to Tony, but Tony and William are nowhere near the rest of the pack. I don't know if there was contact or what, but I missed it. They started from pit road, but they are way off the field. Braxton playing it smart at the back in that number 8. I seen you say it, Jerry. Probably, that's probably where I would be at right now. I'd be right there where Braxton is, especially if I don't have any help from anybody else. Got those ISSL Motorsports trucks at control in the front of the field here as they are back and forth, top and bottom, as the field gets bunched up again. Coming down the back straightaway. Looking pretty good for the most part. Oh, we got a couple squirrels out there. As they head down into turn number 3. Dalton J. Martin working his way up to the 7th position, up 2 spots. Ryan in that number 4, he's up 9 positions to 7th. So definitely some people trying to figure out what they can and can't do at this point. Some people, there's 2 totally different styles here. Sometimes you want to be at the front, sometimes you want to be in the back. It's freaking delicious, honestly. I had a broadcast to do before this, so I fed the kids, but I never got to eat myself. Down the back straightaway, still 2x2 through the field. That's the good thing about this too, is it gives me time to take bites. So dirt racing doesn't always do that for me. I gotta wait for a caution. But there is the whole field other than William and Tony. William and Tony need a caution. They need some help as they are 24 and 38 seconds back from the field. Still side by side with those ISSL teammates up at the front. Controlling. You guys have seen this on the channel. You guys have seen this on the channel before with Deep Racing. They love to control both lanes with the teammates. Deep Racing was notorious for this. And these guys are pros at it. As they come out of turn 4, still side by side. Uh-oh, things are getting salty. In the chat, as they come across the line, people are getting frustrated. Yeah, I figured. I know those guys, and we know Garrett. He always jumps in. So they are coming up on lap traffic as Tony was not able to get the break. Doing all over the place, right? Down into 3 and 4. As they continue to control the lanes, will the third lane start? Who's gonna try and make the third lane work? How long do you wait? I mean, you want to practice it before you get there. Will somebody like the number 4, Ryan Wingate, take the opportunity to go to the top side? He's up 9 positions. And can he get somebody like Nash behind him to go there with him? Lap car ahead. This will not be when you see the 3 wide. But when are they going to make the decision to make the higher side work, third lane work? We've seen them try and do that. We've seen them try and do that in the heat race. It's just a matter of time before they do it here in the feature. As Tony goes 1 lap down. Here comes the 30, looking to the high side as Garrett drops down. Oh, we got contact. Definitely some netcode here as the caution flag comes out. Caution flag is out. Let's go take a look and see if we can figure out what happened there as the yellow flag comes out. Ooh, the 4 gets taken out. Let's go up to the 30. It's kind of Stamper. Oh, he comes down into Jason. That pulls Jason up the track. And a bunch of people caught up in this one. There's a lot of trucks caught up in this one. The 4 got caught up. Let's check it out from the blimp. Is it coming to the turn? Netcode drew the 30 up, 12 up into him. As they all wreck in the turns. Oh, the 87 got to beat. Definitely a couple people stopping on the track. And there's Braxton and the 8. He's coming through it. He's coming through it. Without any damage. So he's still up in it. So we get a big one there. Will that be the last big one we see tonight? Got 18 laps to go. We're going to get a couple laps of pace in here. We'll be about halfway through this one when we take the green flag. Oh, he missed the start. Sorry, I'm listening to these guys, man. They're talking about pizza. Who was it that said they missed the start, Ian? Missed the start because they're eating Supreme Pizza from Pizza Hut. Dude said he wanted some. And the other dude says, I'll text it to you. Yeah, it was definitely when I looked at it from that, it was definitely clearly netcode that started it. The 30 came way down. Kenneth came way down. At those speeds, when you move that much on the track, there's gonna be some netcode. But yeah, when I went to the blimp, I think it was pretty obvious how much netcode there was there. We can go back and take another look at it, but yeah, you could clearly see there was nothing. The 30 made a dramatic move. I mean, I get why he's doing that, but that definitely is something that will create. Ooh. Yeah, you could see they made contact there and didn't make contact. Right there, iRacing thinks they made contact. That brings Jason up the track into the 30. And that's all she wrote there. Oh, man, he almost got out of there with minimal damage. Still doesn't look that bad in the 30. He might still have a chance here. As we got 16 laps to go. Should be 15 to go when we take the green flag. As these guys pull off pit road. Lights are off. These guys are going to come around for the green flag this time by. Green flag coming out this time by as we got Garrett and Jason going to be starting side by side. Let's take a look at that number 12. I want to check out that truck. He definitely got some contact. So let's see how bad that thing is, if there's any damage on it. I don't really see any damage as we go. Let's go right front. None there. Right rear, none there. So he comes out pretty much scot-free. So that works out for Jason here. All right, we're going to get the green flag out of turn number 4 with a pair of ESC trucks out at the front. Man, I wish we had Smithfield up here. I don't know if you guys, well, I know Ian does, but Smithfield, man, we don't have that here. I mean, it's kind of... All right, pace car is in. Green flag is out. As Garrett and Jason come across the line, side by side, we still got about 12 trucks on the lead lap here as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Down into 1 and 2, everybody trying to race it up. Tony, one lap down. He's got to stay out of trouble here. He wants to get that lucky dog. If there is a caution, and there could very well be a caution on the last lap, or second to last lap here. Definitely wouldn't be unusual. The 5 of Matthew trying to work that high side. Gonna go back, drop down behind the pack. As they all get in line. Matthew having issues. He didn't need to go up there. He got forced up there. Didn't get any help. As they run 2 by 2 through the field. Down the back straightaway. Still side by side. Everybody is so these guys trying to play that strategy. These guys trying to play the strategy. The 90 thinking about going to the top. I think we watched him do it in the heat race. Will he make it up there? Will he go up there to try and take the try and see if that top side works? Down into turn number 1 and 2, I believe. Honestly. 2 by 2 through the field. Roadblock Ron all over the back bumper of Garrett Maines. As they come down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Garrett's going to struggle on the high side if Ron does not get on that back bumper as they come out of turn 4. Side by side for second on back. Jason Maines leading the field as they come through the trial. 12 laps to go. Strategy. This is like a game of chess. You're playing. You got 8 more laps to set yourself up. Figure out what you're going to do. Where you want to put your pawn. You get that checkmate. As they come down the back straightaway, Ron gets on the back bumper of Garrett this time. Here comes that top side. I told you that 90 would try and go to the top, but he doesn't have any help. Will the 5 get up there with him? The 5 stays behind Ron Morris. The 90, the only one. Oh, he's got help. Here comes Braxton. As they come through turns number 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. That top side starting to roll. We're about to get the battle 3 wide for the lead if they can push their way up. Braxton trying to get on the back bumper of that 90. So hard to do on that top side through the tri-oval. It's so tight through that tri-oval. Now up through turns number 1 and 2. Ron peeks out. I don't know if he was thinking about jumping high or just floated up a little bit. That's making the 90 nervous as they come down the back straightaway. The 90 of Daniel making it work on the high side with Braxton behind him as they come down the back straightaway. Braxton bails on him. Braxton bails on the 90. Daniel's going to fall back. That top side could have worked. It was getting exciting as we're going to get 10 laps to go this time by. Here comes the 5. The 5 up to the high side. He's trying to do it by himself as the 90 is going to go up there with him as they come into turn number 1 and 2. Ron floating up the track a little bit. It's got to make them nervous. Oh, Ron up the track. Ron up the track into the wall as the yellow flag comes out. Ooh. Ron slides up into Baker. Baker not going to be happy about that one. Tough luck. Let's see the damage on Baker. Baker's got a ton of damage on that number 5. Ton of damage. Devastating for the 5. A few people out there with a little bit of damage. That could have been a whole lot worse there. That could have been a whole lot worse, but the 8, he said he's got, he got rear-ended in that number 8. He's probably going to come down and take some damage repairs. It is the back of the truck. He might be okay. And look at this. I said an upstate. We could get an upstate out of that 318. Is Dalton currently in the 4th position? That last money spot. All right, so that's going to knock out a few more people. We're going to be under 10 people, 11 people on the lead lap when this is over with. And some of these people have some pretty major damage. The 315's got some big damage. Williams looking all right. Ooh, the 72 of Tony. Did he get caught up in that one? Or did he get the waiver on? Not really sure as the caution flag is still out. Ron, the top side isn't the side for Ron. He was a little bit nervous when they were taking him 3 wide. That's part of the reason. That's part of what caused that. So we got 8 laps to go here. We're gonna go green flag, probably with 6 laps to go, I'm assuming, as the pace lights are still on. So this is gonna be a nice little shootout. A little bit of money on the line. Don't forget, guys, if you win this one, you know, broadcaster always takes a tip. Jason, Garrett, you know, if you're listening. Just kidding. All right. So we should get 1 to go this time by as Jason continues to lead. Garrett's going to be on that outside. I'll tell you what, Dalton could steal this one. But right now, in the money, and that 4th and final money spot for that 318. Braxton in that 5th position. Daniel in that number 90. He is somebody who could definitely be an upset here as he is on the 6th position on the high side. He has had that car rolling here tonight in that number 90. We got one going down on pit road. That's going to change up. It looks like Braxton in the 8 decides to go take some of that damage repair. But the pits are going to be closed. That's going to be some kind of penalty. Why did he go down pit road now? I'm confused. I am confused. Why did he come down on pit road now? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, I knew that. I know Andrew's the teammate. So, yeah, top 3 are teammates, like Andrew said. It's going to be hard to beat him. It's going to take it's going to take it's going to take Dalton and Daniel to do it together, I think. Daniel, I think that's going to be the combination it's going to take to beat these guys. Dalton and Daniel. The double D. Those two definitely have the experience. The 90 had the top side. And we can't count on Finn. Finn's been an absolute beast here tonight, too. If those three can get hooked up on the outside, they could break up that team trio up at the front right now. And it looks like it's going to have to be led by that 318 of Dalton Martin at this point. Yeah, he'll be fine. It might play a role if he gets out there by himself. But in the pack, he's not going to notice it at all. I don't know why he pitted there. Oh, he's on pit road again. He's not even in it. What did he do? Green flag is out. He is on pit road. He is on pit road. I don't know what Braxton was doing, but he is done now. Unless he gets a lucky dog at this point, but he's still on pit road. Finn's going to move up the track as I come down the back straightaway. Here comes Finn and Dalton. I did put Finn in that equation as they try and split these guys up. Andrew slides in front of Garrett. They need that combination as Finn tries to get to the back bumper of the 318. That 90's going to have to hang. They're going to have to hang one of them out to dry is what's going to happen. But the 318 of Dalton on the back bumper of Garrett. He's going to move to the high side. The 315 of Andrew Moore. Is he going to go up with him or is he going to stay low? Andrew stays low, so Dalton comes to that down in line. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. How is this one going to end? Who is going to win this one? Andrew on the top side for the first time tonight. He's getting pushed from Garrett Maines, probably one of the best plate track racers on the sim. That's probably one of the best plate track teams on the sim right there with those three as they come through turns number 3 and 4. We're going to get 4 to go. Oh! Jason gets spun down to the infield. Jason, yellow flag comes out. Oh, Jason drifts up. Jason drifts up, doesn't touch anything. Not. Oh, just gets his nose. Little bit of damage, but not too bad. That 12 should be all right there. I don't know how I would call that one. Jason drifted up the track. That's... I mean, you're trying to break up that trio. That's kind of what it builds right there. As Braxton's able to stay on the lead lap or get the waiver out. He is coming around now in that number 8. He is back up in this one. So, Andrew, we're going to get a green-white checker here, guys. Andrew in the lead in the 42. First time all day as he's going to take the green flag first for green-white checker attempt number 1. 3 green-white checker attempts. I'm surprised there's been this many cautions, honestly. So we're going to have 11 trucks on the lead lap. Here comes the 72. He's going to get the lucky dog. Make that 12 on the lead lap as he comes around the pace car. He has been looking for that lucky dog in that number 72. Let's see how bad that truck is. He is looking... He got a little bit of damage, but that thing can still compete. He'll be all right. Finally gets on the lead lap. All right. This is going to be interesting, guys. For sure. Don't go anywhere. Should get one to go next time by. I'm curious about what this call is going to be. I'm going to listen. So race control saying it was a little bit of a premature caution. Probably shouldn't have been the caution, but caution flag came out, and they're going to call that a racing deal, which I think it's the right call. All right. Better not drag the brakes now. You're damn right, Todd. He said he was pushed and pushed and pushed, Ian. He said he could do the same. All right. All right, we're going to go green flag this time. Bye, guys. Green, white checker. Josh, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. The 8 is back up in it. Ian, can I get you for an interview after this one? I'm just kidding. All right, so Andrew and Garrett on the front row, Dalton and Finn. If Dalton, Finn, and Daniel can get together, and maybe William, but this could be a great finish. Could be a very good finish here as the pace car is going to pull off right now, and we're going to go green flag with Andrew in control, Garrett Means in second on the outside. Green flag is out as they come to the start-finish line. 2 laps to go. Heading down towards turn number 1 and 2. Jason Maines in the back trying to make his way up through the field. Here comes Finn to the high side already. That's going to kill the momentum of Garrett. Will Dalton should jump to the high side right now. Do you jump to the high side? But the 90 does. Here comes the 90 of Daniel. That gives Garrett no choice but to push. And how the hell did Jason get up there already? Sorry, Ian. Jason all the way up there already in that number 12. What a move out of him. Down through turns number 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Jason on the back bumper. They're trying to go to the middle. There's contact. They're wrecking, coming to the line. No yellow flag. Oh, yellow flag does come. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. We're going to go back and take a look. So the white flag never did come out. Let's take a look. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to look at this one. You guys tell me. I don't know. I don't know if I would say. And all right, so let's watch this. Garrett does get underneath him. Garrett does get underneath the 90. The 90 comes down. And that creates the contact. But here's well, I don't know. Daniel does know how to drive. But Jason taking the brunt of that one. Finn getting into him. The 8 gets caught up. A lot of people getting caught up in this one. Finn going for a ride in that number 28. So I had to slow it down. So definitely Daniel made that move late to block Garrett, and that's what caused that one. Yeah, he got killed. So Garrett goes to the middle, and the 90 comes down on Garrett. Yeah, Baker got killed. So we got a lot of cars. We got 5 cars that look all right. Oh, I don't know. Nash doesn't look all right. We got 5 cars, though. I'll tell you what, the 72 is probably the worst looking one out of the top 5. So Nash is coming out. We got William Scott coming out of pit road, trying to beat the pace car. Matthew Baker, I think he's done. William Scott's going to make it out. He's got a damage. It looks like the nose might be clean. He might not be underpowered. He might be all right. He might be all right. So we're going to have a little bit of a shootout here. It looks like quite a few people off the track as I try to see. Yeah. It looks like we're going to have about 7 cars on the track for this shootout. Green, white, checker. Yeah. Had a good strong run in the 5. He kind of got caught up in everything tonight. That's exactly what he was trying to do. The 90 definitely came down as I'm talking to the. But we're going to try and go green flag this time by. Does anybody have a shot here against Garrett and Andrew? They're going to be hard to beat. Daniel is going to be starting the field. Do any of these damaged trucks have any power? William Scott isn't going to make it in time. So we're going to have a 6-car shootout here. 2 of them with a ton of damage. Green flag is out. Can those 2 stay in line? The 87 and the 72. Can they keep up? Dalton's going to get to the back of Andrew. At this point, you're in the money. How hard do you push it? They're going to go down into turn number 1. They're probably going to keep it pretty smooth. Give each other a lot of room. As here comes the 72. Oh, the 90. He's going to slide up the track. Back down into Andrew. There's contact. That one was definitely on Daniel there. As they come down the back straightaway, side by side. Down into turn number 3. Is anybody going to finish? That should be the question here. William might be in the best position, being way behind the field. These guys might all crash on the final lap. Coming out of turn number 4, Daniel leading. I have a feeling Daniel's not going to make it to the end of this one. Across the line, 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Andrew and Garrett to the top side. Oh, I guess they proved me wrong. Maybe. Coming out of turn number 2. The 90 with no help. He needs somebody to that back bumper. That top lane is too strong. Here comes the 72 of Tony. Can Tony spend the whole day a lap down? Can he make it into the money? Down into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for second. Oh, Garrett comes down on the 90. That's going to kill the momentum, Andrew. Tony in the money right now. Coming out of turn number 4. Coming to the line, side by side. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Andrew and the 3 wide back further. Or not Andrew, Garrett and the 3 wide further back in the back. Wow. Garrett, Daniel, Tony, Dalton. Tony out of the money all day long. He was a lap down most of the day. He takes it home in the 3rd position. Wow. Definitely crazy, guys. Let's see if I can get this one. Let's see how close this. Look at this. Look at how close this is, guys. Look at this. Absolutely insane finish as Garrett takes the victory. Let's go see if we can get Tony, Daniel, and Garrett in the booth. We go ahead and all right, let's go into the Discord. We don't have Tony, Daniel, or Garrett in there yet. We're just going to wait on those guys. Man, what a finish. What a finish by these guys as Garrett Maines takes the win. Daniel in second. Tony on lap down all night long. Finishes 3rd. And then Dalton takes in that 4th and final spot. What a race. Let's see if we get somebody in here ready for waiting for the top 3 to jump in, waiting for their interview. Good race, guys. The 8-truck did do a good job. He ended up bringing it home in 12th. He caught some bad luck. Definitely a few good drivers that caught some bad luck. There is our 3rd place driver. We're going to go ahead and pull him in for an interview. Go ahead and pull in Tony. Tony, James of the booth, get a copy.
Hey, how are you?
Man, what a finish. You spent a lot of time a lap down, got that wave around, and finished not only in the money, but you finished 3rd. Man.
I don't know how I did it, man. I'm telling you, I think the good Lord was pushing me down the track because I was out of this race. I didn't even deserve to even be in this race. It was terrible. I ate a piece of pizza and missed the start.
I was listening to the race chat and I just started dying laughing because what was it? Matt said that he wanted pizza. Well, somebody said they wanted pizza.
Yeah,
you said you would text it to him, and I just died laughing. But man, you missed the start. You go a lap down. You missed a couple lucky dogs, I think. And then you get the lucky dog just in the right time and come out 3rd place.
Yeah. Missed 2 lucky dogs. The second one, I didn't want to touch the grass and get that 1X, and I ended up hitting somebody else in the rear quarter. And I thought, man, this is terrible. I need to go do something else tonight. But yeah, come out lucky for sure.
Well, good finish for you tonight. Definitely, probably better than you thought you were going to finish after eating that pizza late. Any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man, I just want to thank my family. They let me do this week in and week out, and I've had that's my 3rd top podium, I think, in a cash race, and just everything, man. It's just everything is great, and I'm very thankful for everybody that allows me to do it. I'm thankful for Ian. Hope he feels better, and we just have fun. You know, JDM Motorsports, we just have a blast, and we're very thankful and great broadcasting tonight too. Really appreciative of that.
I appreciate it, Tony. Well, go enjoy this podium, and now you got some money to buy some more pizza.
Yeah, I sponsored one of our drivers, and so I told him I'd pay for his way in, and I got all that back. I'm glad about that. But the good Lord above, man, that's the reason we're all able to do this. Very thankful.
For sure. Well, enjoy it, and maybe I'll get to broadcast another one and catch you guys there.
Appreciate you, sir. Have a good night.
No problem, bud. All right, so I don't see Daniel or Garrett in the Discord, so I don't know. We could just make sure Garrett didn't go to mine, because Garrett knows mine. Oh, Garrett's not at mine. So I don't see Garrett. And I don't see Daniel in the Discord. So we're going to go ahead and go through the finishing order. And if they make it in there by the end of it, we'll do an interview. If not, I'm going to call it a night and get ready for our street stocks at Dirt Bristol. Oh, I got to find the Discord. Get so lost. I got so many Discords now. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the results as we wait to see if they show up in Discord. All right, tonight's results. We got Garrett with the win, Daniel in second, Tony in third, Dalton in fourth, Andrew in fifth, Nash in sixth, William in seventh, Matthew in eighth, Finn in ninth, Andrew Moore in that 10th position, Jason Maines in 11th, Braxton in 12th, Kenneth in 13th, Ron Morris in 14th, Ryan Wingate in that 15th position, Chris Whitaker in 16th, Tyler Ridley in 12th, and Andrew Ewing rounding out the field in that 18th and final spot as my stuff decides that it wants to tell me that we need an update. Oh, nobody came into Discord, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a broadcast, call it a night. I get it. I know they weren't very happy. All right. Until next time. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it. It was fun to watch. And guys, put on your notifications. Look